One, I think all of you will have noticed that this program started on time.
Yes.
It started on time. And I think that speaks to the leadership of the Honorable James Donald, Hewabi Maso, and Secretary Tamutai. One of the things I really like about this group of leaders is that they start things on time. In PNG politics, it's really hard for people who are in positions of leadership to hand over to someone else. You miss a holim na, you miss a fight langem na, you miss a wogi mosem. Private something blumi, even you miss like kill man langem mo, by miss tabigo na inday lobo position niya. The Honorable Kerenga Kua, I'm one blood best friend blo say Michael Somare, I'm stop one mi blaya. Lawyer blo say Michael Somare. Man em sa holim pass na wogabad one dem. This la room you miss tabia, em Somare room ya. Plenty time you play electing old man Mary, only go inside the parliament, you lose control of them. Only go inside come up member, they are no longer answerable to you. But you wait in next election. In the People's Reform Party, you have an online platform. It's already developed. We will launch it immediately after this. I will give access to everybody. You can go online. Now you like it, me plus anything, something. You become a member of our party. And you tell us how you want your party run. You tell us how you want your country to run. There are a couple of things I wanted to say about People's Reform Party and its leadership. Number one, I think all of you will have noticed that this program started on time.
Yes.
It started on time. And I think that speaks to the leadership of the Honorable James Donald, Hewabi Maso, and Secretary Tamutai. One of the things I really like about this group of leaders is that they start things on time. And so I just wanted to say that at the start. The second thing I want to say is that in PNG politics, it's really hard for people who are in positions of leadership to hand over to someone else. You miss a holim na, you miss a fight langem na, you miss a wogi mosem. Private something blumi, even you miss like kill man langem mo, by miss tabigo na inday lobo position niya. So it really humbled me, as the Honorable James Donald said. This discussion took place 6 months ago. But it took me 6 months to make the decision. And himself and Hewabi Maso are exemplary leaders. They're the kind of leaders that will acknowledge that they still need to learn. Me too, no sabe logra something. But you know, when other leaders come to you and they say to you, look, big lineup, you make it more sense. It touches something inside you. So for me to be here, it's a real privilege to work with leaders like that. Even also Kerenga Kua ibla luke mem sinan stap. Willie Hagahuno sinan stap. It's almost significant in many ways. My first working life was in the Western Province, amongst the Yongom, Awin people, and the Firewall people. So all get a passing blumilo walk, sabe blumilo walk, and me line him the Western Province. So I was very fortunate that way. You know, in my school life, me ex ayurai, I'm member of Kainantu, I'm sinna nistabia. So me school lo hab longem na mi kam. The Honorable Kerenga Kua, I'm one blood best friend blo say Michael Somare, I'm stop one mi blaya. Lawyer blo say Michael Somare. Man em sa holim pass na wogabad one dem. This la room you miss tabia, em Somare room ya. So in a lot of ways, these leaders that are seated at this table, you got plenty connection where time you look long it kind of fits that we are here together, and we share the same concerns, we share the same fight, we worry about the same things. So let me acknowledge him all that I can, but especially the Honorable James Donald. One of the reasons why the People's Reform Party was an excellent fit for me is that I am definitely leaving in 2032. I don't want to run another election. 2027 and my last one. So for me to join this team, and if we can bring in some more new leaders, and then when I leave, I'm all can ready na, me can hand over long. In fact, even in East Sepik, the young leaders who are going to replace me when I leave, one blah blah, lem start lo this la room, me start preparing finish. I'm getting the next generation ready for when I go. Because this is what I learned working for Oktedi, especially BHP. And something me line me mosen. You must over the time ready next generation. Alo senisim you. You don't have stop over the time. So I just wanted to say that out the front. In terms of policies, we have a website. Maybe I'm making this to talk now. I think all Papua New Guineans are tired of the way our country has been run. So if you are tired of the way that our country has been run, then I'm saying to you that it's not just PRP, Mipla Tripla Sidonia, Bratablo Mipla Stab, Kerenga Kua wanted team blongem, Honorable Willie Hagahuno is stab, Dr. Lino wanted team blongem, the Honorable Brian Kramer. In fact, I just want to say this for the record. When the Honorable Brian Kramer heard that I was going to quit and leave politics, he said this to me, he said, you came and gave hope to the people of Papua New Guinea, and after giving them hope, you are just going to get up and leave? That was what Kramer said to me. So Kramer also was one of those that was involved in helping to change my mind. So, Mibla Kamna, Mibla Bastablo, Hanblibla, but we are definitely going to do things differently. Papua New Guinea is like a sick patient that's in the hospital. Now, the last person that used these very words that I'm using now is the late Semekere Morauta.
Correct.
He used these same words. Papua New Guinea is a sick patient in the hospital. Now, he said this around the time when he became Prime Minister, almost 25 years ago. And he also said, a sick patient needs bitter medicine. Time you sick, the way doctor am treating you, I mean, not loli na sugar want them you, and by giving you hard plamarasin. We already know that crime in our country is out of control. Corruption is out of control. Our young people don't have prospects of employment. You sabe tu olsem. Dinao block country amigo 65 billion over now. Now that's just the debt that's on the books. There's a little dinao is start off the books, only not talking about. Someone needs to come, diagnose the patient correctly, look him straight. When I'm sick blood patient, now give him straight this la marasin blend. Someone needs to do that. All these political parties are telling you the sweet things that you want to hear. Now all talk, nice plus sweet plus something lo you, but the reality around the country is not what they are saying. One of the things that this party is going to do with our coalition friends, some seated at this table, is that we are going to be honest with you. The road to ruin is lined with sugar, cakes, and lollies. And that's the road we are on now.
Correct.
And someone needs to tell you the hard things that you don't want to hear. And that's what this team is going to do. We are also going to ensure that things are done fairly. I'm going to share, we are going to share online. We have an online portal. So all got something people are total long and start online. Our membership will be online. So when I'm haplo Papua New Guinea, you stop. You have to get online. Plani line by Tokyo said, oh, mipla Papua New Guinea or man salo place na bus na. You mean we have to work with that? I'm saying no. The whole world is moving towards a digital economy. Na mibla ba stabiat lo bus. This is not about to reform the country. It's not just about making Western Province better or Chimbu better or Eastern Highlands or East Sepik. It's about giving the opportunity so everybody can get better at the same level.
At the same speed.
In Papua New Guinea, you'll find that there's 6 or 7 provinces that actually get the cream of what is being produced in this country,
That's right.
while the other 15 are actually poor relatives in this country. That needs to change. The injustice is not brought by people from outside the country. The injustice is being perpetuated by some Papua New Guineans on other Papua New Guineans.
True.
And that needs to stop. The vision that our founding fathers had was for equal opportunity for all Papua New Guineans. In the last 6 or 7 years, there was no equal opportunity. Some platasol sindaw na kay good stuff while the rest were hungry. That needs to change. Pasin blo dinaw na put him heavy goal of future generation. That needs to change. And all of this, you by finding inside the policy mi blagat. Policy blo mi bla, I mean behind him straight. 5 preamble blo constitution ya. The 5 national goals and directive principles are reflected in our party's policies. After this, we will go online and we will share the website. Now you go on looking. Read him. Give us feedback. If you think our policy is not in line with the way that you know all people blow you feel him also, we will give you an opportunity to take part in the policy debate. Why we are going online is that we want to be fully transparent. Mipla law, People's Reform Party, Mipla no not talk, oh, we want transparency and good government, and inside our party, there is no transparency and good government. Mipla by start inside the party, now go out.
Very good.
We want to change the way the country does its business. Plenty time you play elect him or man Mary, only go inside the parliament, you lose control of them. Only go inside come up member, they are no longer answerable to you. But you wait in next election. In the People's Reform Party, you have an online platform. It's already developed. We will launch it immediately after this. I will give access to everybody. You can go online. Now you like it, Mipla Senisim something. You become a member of our party and you tell us how you want your party run. You tell us how you want your country to run. We will give you access to your party, to your members of parliament. You know not more where passing we elect him member and only come up one exclusive group now lose in the Yubla people. We want to be different. And all of this is online. Right after this, me at by post but the application is already there, and Honorable Donald by post, Honorable Maso Hewabi by post, Honorable Tamutai Mipla by put him out, now Yupla can come on. This is how we are going to give you control of your own country through your leaders.
Yeah.
Suppose you feel also you know that control the leader blow you where you mark in them come inside the parliament. Well, I'm telling you that the People's Reform Party is going to change that. We will give you control. We will give you access. Because at the end of the day, we work for you. We are supposed to work for you. Whenever there's a bill that's coming up to be voted on, Mipla by putting platform blo Mipla. When I share it, you will see that it has the opportunity for you to have an input into us voting on the floor. That's the sort of access that we want to give to the ordinary people of Papua New Guinea. We want to empower you, not just in the economy, but also in politics. You must have control. Our reforms, if you see them here, let me just read him. Sampla desna ba mipla hand him, give him copy lo ibla line lo media na. Yupla look long. All core values lo mipla. Number 1 is meritocracy. We want to reward the ability, competence, character, leadership, and opportunities. And this will not be determined by one-talkism. It will not be for political patronage.
Correct.
This la passing where Hamas la company now is a kissing contract lo government na behind also financing can government ya. Mipla by stopping. A lot of these government contracts are going around, they are funding tribal fights, and those monies are also funding the politics where people are looking more politician pass and stuff now. We will change that. We will do things openly, and there will be no patronage for anyone.
No.
There will be equal opportunity for everybody based on their skill, their integrity, and their performance.
Very good.
pragmatism. We are not going to tell you about some unrealistic dream in the sky. Mipla by talking you straight, na mipla by focus on realistic something, na all workable solutions.
Correct.
Honesty, truth and transparency are non-negotiable.
True.
Mipla by look in such a way that we will give you access into the entire operations of government. Whether it's a contract, how will I contract, or there's something here, we want it opened up for you to see. Noga desla something will walk height and by stop. It has to stop. We have suffered for 50 years because all of these things are done in secret. We will remove desla veil where sa karmapim now something also walking law. Secrecy, diligence. There'll be hard work, discipline and commitment to results.
Now.
We want to work for results, not promises, results. Mauswara and inat. Na inoblo self-interest blo mipla. We want to make sure that this la talk promise all the time you must make him. Lo give him equal opportunity lo all the man meri beginning inside los la country. We want that to actually happen through the reforms that we are going to bring. Diversity, equity and inclusion. Mipla need lo recognizing this la differences na mel ogra tribes blo mipla. Na give him equal opportunity lo ogra tribes blo mipla. You know 1-1-2-2 ta sol by. He got looks away all na olga da narplan no got. We recognize it as a strength. We want to embrace it and we want to make sure that it gets recognition. The last one is perseverance. Reform, I mean, one bla easy plus something, and one bla hap plus something. But the reform is like building tracks for a train. If we are given the opportunity with our friends and partners, we are going to build the tracks for the train. So train and we go on top, and by arrive to one plus destination. One of the failures that we see in the way that our country is being run is that in the first 12 months, nobody lays tracks. You miss a gas fire, and 6-7 years later, we are still gas firing. We haven't built the train tracks. Suppose you put in track, you go down. Track. If you don't build tracks in the first 12 months, and you may be foul or now you may foul start there. So that's one of the things we are going to do. We know that change is going to take 6, 7 or 8 years for us to see the results. But we also know that in order to get those results, you need to lay the tracks in the first 12 months. Any government that is unable to lay tracks in the first 2 to 3 years is going to fail, as we have seen already.
Correct.
Because all by gas fire, and continue to gas fire. And meanwhile, they tell us they need 13 years to do this. Mipla, promise Mipla and Molsem, we are going to lay the tracks in the first 12 months. Now, it might not happen if there is no vote of no confidence. Am I right? We are going to target the 2027 elections, and we are going to ask all Papua New Guineans to come on board. If you feel that you've been marginalized, if you feel that there's no hope for your children, if you feel that you need real change, then that's what we are offering you. But we are also telling you that that change comes at a price.
Yes.
Not going to be easy. Because some people have taken the easy road, and that easy road has led us here. Now, someone else needs to take the hard road. And we are telling you that we are the ones that are going to take the hard road. And you have to come on that journey with us. But what we are also promising you is that everything we do from here on will be open to scrutiny, your scrutiny. That's what we are offering you. So with that, Mitok, thank you again. Policy, now something I'm planning to mas. Some you can look in stop. Hard reset, I'm stop yet. We are still pushing for a hard reset. You know, Gyaman, Liglig, Loli, Sugar reset, no, true reset, I'm stop. You will be given this document if you need to print from it. You'll be given this. It's also going to go online. And then after this, after the end of these formalities, Mipla by put him online. So you pla like come up member, you can join. Plan the line talk lo contributing money. Right, Mipla straight him all accounting, all kind of something past them. So that you can go online and transfer the money online and go straight you will be able to look at the money going into the account. You will be able to look at how this party is spending your money. Noga sandi bahai. Wanem something employ you. Mibla by make sure you looking. You must sabe. Now you must got neck inside lo desla something.
You know, hide money by me.
Noga wambla sandi bahai. That is what we are offering you from this party. So with that, thank you for all of you for turning up. Me by stop lo here, nongo to narpla leader sikat sampla tok na nongo tubla gat sampla asking. Thank you very much and God bless.